Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I hope everything's okay in your life. In this video I will talk about the important updates that will be added to the game in the coming days. Some of you may see the visual currently displayed on the screen. The visual shows PA's future update report for September. However, we can say that these are just illustrated versions of the headlines. Without further ado, let's move on to the part where I will share everything I have learned with you. The first major update of tomorrow will be the Berserk Collab. I can say that I am a big anime fan. However, a significant portion of the BDO community watches anime and values its stories. The costume of Berserk character as well as the Griffith costume will be added back to the game. They had added this costume to the game about 5 years ago and had stated that it would not be added again. It seems that this will be a great opportunity for those who missed out on that event. Additionally, 2 bosses will be added to the game during an event. I believe 2 villain characters from the anime will temporarily be included as bosses. The bosses you see on the screen right now, those who have watched the anime will recognize them immediately. Don't forget to participate in these bosses to earn a permanent title, a special alchemy stone, fail stacks and all other special rewards. I hope that in future they can collaborate to add costumes of characters from many different animes to the game. Such special content always keep players engaged with the game. By the way, which anime character's costume would you like to see in BDO? Please let me know in the comment section. I want to share some important things announced in recent Global App update with you. BDO is 10 years old game and over time, due to technology advancements, there can be texture issues in certain areas and furnitures in the game. They announced that a major initiative will be taken to eliminate this situation. They will fix the areas in the game where texture quality is weak and strive to create a higher quality gaming environment for us. Another piece of news is related to the War of the Roses. If a scenario occurs where the leader War of the Roses would not start and would be postponed for 2 weeks. Now this situation will be eliminated and the system will automatically determine 2 sides and will start without leader guilds. It will still be 300 versus 300, but the sides will fight as 3rd Legion. This will probably create complete pure chaotic PvP. We will see what happens when this scenario unfolds. Another great piece of news is Magnus well will be added to the Oquilla side. Normally the game required to complete quest lines to activate other Magnus wells, but this time it won't expect you to finish any quest lines. You will be able to activate it just by going to that region and interact with the well. That's all. A special UI will be added to the game where you can review your contribution point investments. In this UI, you will find everything in detail under 3 main categories: the houses you have rented, the nodes you have connected, and the items you have rented. I want to thank PA for this amazing update. A great effort has been made regarding class balancing. They have started to remove unnecessary down smash and air smash feature from the skills of the classes in the game. It was stated that these CC effects, which disrupts the structure of combos and cause you to grief yourself in some classes, will be identified one by one and worked on. Announcements have already been made for some classes and their skill been shared. I don't want to read all of them one by one on this video. You can find all the skills in details in last week's Global App update video. I hope this work continues, because when it comes to rebalancing, PA's buff-only policy has been focused for years. Let's not forget that even the strongest or the weakest classes in the game have chronic issues and frustrating things in their skill kit, and fixing these is one of the main elements of balancing. The Scholar class has finally received the Magnus skill. It has been stated that it will not be an independent skill like other classes. The skill will be added to the game as flow that will be used after SLMB skill in Awakening and QQ mobility skill. You can already see 2 examples of it on screen. The PvE damage look incredibly high. It seems that the Scholar class will perform a bit better in PvE with this skill. For PvP, it appears to be great mobility skill that can be used for engaging or disengaging, maybe even bombing your opponent. So far, everything I've mentioned will be added to the game tomorrow, September 5th. But the major content updates will be added on September 12th. Let's take a look at them. The update that will trigger everything is Land of the Morning Light Part 2 Seoul. A new region, a new main quest line, and adventures await you. However, they mentioned that there are some issues with voice acting, because the voice actors they had contracted in United States are on strike. They indicated that the English voiceover will be delayed for a period of time. They apologized for the situation and expressed that they would resolve it as quickly as possible. With this region, sovereign weapons will also be added to the game. These will be upgraded version of the Black Star weapons already in the game. There are various ways to obtain these new items, but I don't want to extend the video by explaining each one in detail. You can learn more details via the link on top right corner. Along with the sovereign weapon, a character tagging event will also be added. I'm not sure how long it will last, but I estimate that the character tag event will be added to the game for at least 2 to 3 weeks. So which method will you use for your weapon? Have you made any preparations? Any chronestones? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. With the new region expansion, 4 world bosses will be added to the Land of the Morning Light. The main drops from these bosses will be items used to upgrade sovereign weapon and necessary materials for primordial flame. Each boss will drop 1 ember and 6 enhancement items. There will also be additional reward items. It looks like there will be an event where we can set up an alarm and track the bosses. By the way, I recommend not rushing the upgrade to sovereign weapon in the first weeks. Obtaining the upgrade item from the market will be quite easy by the time, so don't try to buy it from max price in first days. With the patch coming on September 12, AP caps will also be expanded. The tankiness meta that people have been complaining about for a long time is expected to decrease with this patch, and we can say that the one-shot meta can come back for some fragile classes. This is because the new weapon and the extra buffs on it, along with the new AP caps and the sheet AP that weapon will provide, will offer roughly 30 AP bonus. On the other hand, the obtained 2% crit, 4% down, back or air attack damage bonuses will significantly increase damage in PvP. So be careful, these stats will have a much greater impact than you might think. You will see this over time and you will agree with me. The weapon buffs I mentioned are the reform stones you see on the screen right now. You can choose and use up to 5 of them as you wish. This will give you the chance to create personal unique builds. We will be able to change to these situationally. These reform stones will be obtained from the content added to the game with the Land of the Morning Light sale update. You will be able to purchase them from the marketplace. The most significant and exciting update for me is the weekly party bosses. These are the Black Shrine party bosses that you can enter with your guildmates or with random players. There will be a total of 7 bosses, and so far 4 of them have been added to the game. They will likely add the remaining 4 bosses on September 12th, and in the following weeks we will probably see the last 3 bosses. The bosses have special feature. If all 5 players in your party are guild members, other players in the guild will receive bonus reward boxes due to your achievement. Yes, you heard that right. You can earn rewards from the achievements of others. Of course, there will also be primary rewards that you can earn for yourself. These primary rewards could be worth up to 15 billion silver weekly. I can say that you can expect to earn at least 5 billion silver and that there will be valuable other items that increase your income. Isn't that a little bit broken? You will spend an hour and you will get minimum 5 billion. You will be able to obtain the items currently displayed on your screen from these boxes. Additionally, do not forget that you will earn extra rewards from achievements of other guild members. In short, it would be wise to start working now if you want to play in larger guilds. If guild management takes steps to strengthen and grow their guilds, they will be able to create a fast developing environment for their guildmates. There are 2 new Dehkia Spots expected to be added to the game on September 12th. These spots will be Olensvalley level 2 Dehkia and Ashforest level 2 Dehkia. A patch that positively increased incomes was added to the game last week's global app patch. We will directly obtain the completed version on September 12th. The estimated money per hour seems like 2 billion per hour, maybe more, maybe a little bit less. Details about the Olen spots are currently displayed on the screen. This will be 3-man party spot. Details about the Ash Forest are also on the screen, which will be a solo spot. Let's take a look at the notable drops if you'd like. New artifacts will be added to the game. You can say hello to defensive artifacts that will directly affect PvP. I believe this is a small measure taken to prevent the potential one-shot metas that could create it with the new weapons. When we talk about the current best in slot defensive artifact sets for DR classes, you can gain a difference of 500 HP and plus 12 DR, and for evasion, you will be able to achieve plus 24 evasion and 500 HP. Additionally, PV crystals that you see on the screen will also be added to the game. You can check details in every page. So what do you think about these updates so far? Do you think there should be more contents like this? What makes you happy if PA adds something? Tell me that what is something. In the last part, I will discuss what I know about eagerly anticipated Dosa Awakening class. What we know about the class, which currently does not have a release date. The weapon in his hand will be an awakening weapon in the form of a short sword. On the other hand, it is said that he will be able to control 5 different elements, so we can assume there's a caster class involved. In the shared visuals, a tiger with black and yellow colors is seen behind him. The structure reminds me directly of Sangun boss. Players are referring this class as Male Tamer. I think they will share more details over time. The visual you see on the screen says it's on September. Who knows, maybe the details will be announced at the end of September and added to the game shortly thereafter. Alright, I try to share what I know about important future updates. If you think that I missed something, please let me know in the comment section, because when you guys type something under my videos, I love to read them. I hope you guys like my contents. Do not forget, BDO is just a game. Have a nice game.